You're right guys, it's CapgunTom here and welcome to the Silver Striker tournament. Now some of you may be wondering, what is the Silver Striker tournament? Well, effectively it's the ultimate attacker tournament just with Silver Strikers. So I've gone away and with the help of you guys in a live stream last night, I've picked 8 of the best Silver Strikers. I then went away and did a draw, put them in a tournament bracket, and we are obviously going to see which one is the best. Now the way it works, if you've never seen the Ultimate Attacker tournament, is that we build a squad around the 2 players that are up against each other in each round. We then go and play 5 games with them. I record all the stats and show you all the goals, and I put that all on screen at the same time, and then you guys go away and vote for the player you think deserves to go through to the next round. So the 8 players that have been chosen for the Silver Striker tournament are going to be MLAPA, Jobson, Eddie Johnson, Jesse Rodriguez, Agbonlahor, Mayuka, Ezekiel and Riascos. Now the thing that I decided to do was make sure that we had a nice variety of players, you know, not have too many BPL strikers, not have too many Brazil-silvered strikers. So I went away and made sure they were as varied as possible using different leagues, nationalities, etc, etc. So after I picked the 8 players with the help of you guys, I went away and did a tournament draw. So today our first competition is going to be MLAPA and Jesse Rodriguez, because they were the first 2 drawn out of the hat. You can see this all in the tournament bracket now. We also have Jobson versus Mayuka in the second round matchup. Then we have Riascos versus Agbonlahor in the third round matchup. And then the final matchup is Ezekiel versus Eddie Johnson. Very interesting ties, and we're going to have to see who can progress all the way to the final. So there's going to be 4 first round matches, 2 semi-final matches, and then obviously the final between them. It will be quite a quick one, but quite a nice little fun series to do, and we can obviously build into another tournament after if this one goes well enough and you guys enjoy it enough. Now if you want to go and buy some coins, go check out futcoinking.com. their link will be down in the description. A fast, cheap and reliable coin service. Use code CAP5 at checkout for a discount. Now let's dive in and have a look at our 2 players for today. So MLAPA, he's 72 rated overall. He has 84 pace, 67 shooting, 64 passing, 73 dribbling, 50 defending and 71 heading. He's 6'3", medium work rates, 3-star skill, 3-star weak foot, and he has no traits except that he's an absolute monster and can pretty much head everything into the back of the net. Then we have Jesse Rodriguez. He's 72 rated overall, 87 pace, 72 shooting, 66 passing, 85 dribbling, 40 defending and 53 heading. He's 5'10". He has medium low work rates, 4-star skill, 4-star weak foot. He has the selfish, finesse shot and flair traits. So now we can dive in and start building the team around these 2 players. This was all built in a live stream with the help of you guys, and oh my god, did we come up with a beast team, or what is actually kind of ridiculous, this team. So are you building in the 3-5-2 formation? Things to make sure that you realise are that both players are on basic chemistry styles to make it fair, and although MLAPA is on the left and Rodriguez is on the right, they both played an equal amount of time on each side of the pitch. I played MLAPA for 2.5 games on the left side striker and Rodriguez for 2.5 games on the right side striker, you know, sort of switching them once we get into the game so that they don't lose any chemistry. So at centre attack in mid, we are going to be using, in fact, let's switch this to silver so that we don't have to scroll through thousands of players. We are using Trakowski, and this guy is absolutely fantastic. Look at this long shot he scored. It is absolutely amazing. Really strong shot from a silver player, and definitely would recommend you pick him up. He goes and links to both players because he's in La Liga and he's also German. Then at left mid, we're going to be using one of the beastliest beasts on the game, and it is SY. Look at that, 91 pace with 70 shooting and 75 dribbling and 73 heading. I actually scored quite a few goals with him, I won't lie. A really strong player. Then at right mid, we're using a guy called JESE. Very quick, nice 4-star skills on him as well, decent dribbling. Actually thought he had very good dribbling. Sometimes he lost the ball, but when he did manage to hold on to it and get a good dribble going, he had dribbling probably as good as Messi's would be in real life. If Messi was actually, you know, good on the game, it would be as good as that, basically. And then we can move into the CDM positions. Now the first CDM that I'm going to be using is Umbia. Now this guy's an absolute beast. 77 pace, 78 defending, 76 heading. Last year he was actually a gold centre back, and a really strong one at that. I think he was at QPR in the BPL. Really strong card, and one that I've been waiting to use for a long time. Then at the other centre defensive mid position, we're using a guy called Flum, and you can see that he's pretty tall, and he has decent defending and heading stats, which is exactly what you need in that position. That moves us on to the defence. So first centre-back we're going to be using is going to be Hong Jong-ho, which is the really quick centre-back who's Korean, who plays in the Bundesliga. You can see him going into the team. Then at the other centre-back position we're using Bunga. There's a reason we're using Bunga and not any other centre-back from the Bundesliga in that position. I'll show you in a second. Then at the other centre-back position we are going to be using a non-rare silver, and his name is Carlo. He plays for Sevilla, and he has 69 pace as well as 72 defending and 76 heading, so he's not too bad either. And the final player that goes in is the goalkeeper, and it's Müller, and he's awesome, 6'5", and really good goalkeeping stats for a silver, and he gets that strong link going into Bunga as well, so they all go on to 10 chemistry. So that's the team. Now what we're going to do is dive into the stats and the goals, and you guys need to make up your mind on who you want to go through to the next round. So we have MLAPA on the left and JESE Rodriguez on the right, and as you can see there's quite a lot of green stats for MLAPA. Now I'm not going to go through all the stats individually, I don't think there's any need, you guys can read, but I will quickly tell you what all of them are for future reference and for obviously this episode, so you can make up your mind on who you want to go through to the next round. So we have man of the match, quite explanatory or self-explanatory, how many man of the matches they managed to get in the 5 games. Rating is the average rating that they managed to achieve over the 5 games. Then we have goals, obviously number of goals. Consistency, how many of the games they actually scored in out of the 5 games. So as you can see, MLAPA managed to score 4, or he scored in 4 games out of the 5, and JESE Rodriguez only managed to score in 2 of them. Then we also have shot accuracy, that's done in a percentage. We have the number of assists they got, both of them got 0 unbelievably. We also have pass accuracy, which is done in a percentage, and also dribble completion, which is done in a percentage. Now guys, it's your turn to decide who you want to go through to the next round. In the description of this video there'll be a link to an FUT head squad. All you have to do is go over to that squad and thumb up one of my 2 comments, either vote MLAPA or vote Rodriguez, depending on who you want to win, and that's all you have to do. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Obviously if you could drop it a like, that'd be fantastic. Subscribe if you're new, but other than that I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.